Well, so much for that. Just ran out of fuel, I guess. Well, this is day 2 with the bush hog out here. I've been working kind of about an hour or so. Way over there, might be hard to see with the sun, but on the other side of where the pigs are at, there's a stretch towards the woods that we're not going to end up running the pigs. So I just cleared that, and then it's kind of, I guess, a 20-foot wide, maybe not even that, maybe 15-foot wide strip from the woods in. It floods out real bad over there, so I just mowed that, and then I mowed a little bit of this strip up here by the front driveway. So now I'm going to work up to the upper pasture and then get started on that one. Tina's got to run to town, so I will be out there and plugging away. We'll see how far I get.
Chilly out here this morning. I think it's down at 26. I think it's up about 30, 32 right now. So it's supposed to be almost 60 today. So it should warm up nicely. Our pond almost has a full layer of ice. I wonder if it's going to freeze solid this winter if we get a couple cold days.
Well, so much for that. Just ran out of fuel, I guess. The gas gauge said it was just under half a tank. Probably closer to that, between half and a quarter. And it just ran out. So Tina was off to the store to get a diesel fuel can because we don't have one. So I guess I will go with her now and then pick this up when we come back. All right, well, we got the diesel. 10 gallons. Now I get to walk it way up there somewhere. So here we go. Whew, that's a hike. Let's get this thing filled up and keep going at it. Three hours later, this thing should be filled up. Well, I guess it was out of fuel because according to the internet, it takes 8.1 gallons and it's about what I used. Well, we're getting a bunch cleared. You can kind of see it's pretty hilly back here. But I'll take some drone shots. So this hill is kind of sketchy on the tractor, but just taking it nice and slow and working through it. Whatever this weed is out here, it's doing a number on the radiator. Keeps clogging up the screen, so have to take the leaf blower and blow it all off to clean it out so it gets more airflow. What do you think?
This is incredible.
Still got all of this to do, but we got a decent chunk. Well, I tried to get some drone shots, but crashed into a tree, broke a wing, broke a couple wings. So I got replacement wings. I'll have to get it fixed, and then we'll get back out here and get some after shots. But I guess you're not gonna have many cool drone shots in the process. But it is what it is. Well, we called it for the day. I got half that field done up there. I'll throw in the drone footage here. I lost a pin on the arm on the 3-point hitch. So luckily I had a replacement. I threw that in there, but I didn't want to chance it and break another one. So got about half that field done. Looks pretty good up there. We'll have to wait. Maybe we'll get a forestry mulcher out there and do the other half. It's real thick through there. So, but we did clean out this barn at the front. Go up there now and it looks a lot better. All right, we got, see it out there. We got a trailer full of crap. Found 3 TVs, a chair, and then all these styrofoam insulation blocks, but looks a little bit better in here now. It's getting there. So a pile of those things, whatever they were used for, come in here and sweep the place out, but it was definitely an old dairy barn. There's some drains. There's one over there and one over here. And then posts for some stanchions. So it was definitely an old dairy barn. So whoever said that, you were correct. This morning is inspection morning, or inspection day, I guess, because I have no idea what time the inspector is coming, but we got all the forms in. We did the last 2 yesterday, but we got most of them in the other day. And they're ready to go. We got the brackets laid out, and yesterday we got our concrete scheduled for Friday this week. So today is Tuesday. This will come out tomorrow. So our concrete will be poured Friday, pending inspection today. Hopefully all goes well. So you can see you got all our forms in. Got some of them backfilled a little bit. Still got to backfill the rest, but we ended up laying out some of our brackets yesterday, just putting them next to the holes, and then we wrote the measurements on them so that once we pour concrete, it's a little bit easier. We don't have to look at the plans as much to find out where the brackets go. They're just written on the bottom in Sharpie. You can see it there. So that way when the concrete truck comes, we'll pour the concrete, and then we'll get a bunch poured, and then we can set the brackets off the tape measure from there where they need to go. Luckily that storm that rolled through the East Coast missed us. Originally it was saying we were supposed to get 2 inches of rain on Sunday, but we actually got nothing. So Sunday's when I got most of the forms in, and then yesterday, Monday, it just got really windy. I think about 35-mile-an-hour gusts. The winds were about 20 miles an hour, sustained for most of the afternoon and into the evening. Surprisingly, the camper didn't shake too bad, and all of our tarps held up. So it worked out pretty well. But it got real cold last night, so I came up to the pond. It doesn't look like it's too icy. It got down to like 17 last night. Seemed like it was icier the other morning, but just a little bit of ice on that side. So not too bad. But once the inspector comes and gives us the pass or fail, I will update this and let you guys know if we're gonna be pouring concrete or not on Friday. I did set up my game cameras though, one on the backside of the pond and then one up in that upper pasture that we just cleared earlier in this video. I set them, last night was the second night, so they've been out for 2 nights. So I'll put those, if we got anything, I'll put those pictures in at the end. There's one over there. And the pond is right there. So the camera's over there. From what I could see with droppings and tracks and stuff is the deer coming down to the pond to drink. So put one up there to see what's coming into the pond, if anything. See if we have any more possums coming in. I'm sure there's some of those. Those are really the only 2 animals that I've been picking up on. Oh, we've got turkeys earlier in the year, but I haven't seen the turkeys around in a while, so we'll see what pops up on those. We also had one of our roosters start crowing yesterday. I was in the camper about 7:15, just about to come outside, and I heard something and I wasn't sure what the heck it was. And some haggard crowing yesterday, so I'm not sure which one. We got 4 of them, so I have not heard it yet this morning, so it looks like they're coming of age. We got them beginning of September, so not 3.5 months old. So if I can get it on video, I'll put it in there. It's kind of funny to hear them, but they're right outside of our camper. There's the chickens. There's the camper, so pretty close. Well, that was before and after drone footage of the front pasture that we did last video, and then the back pasture we just did. So inspectors just came and we passed the first inspection for footers. So now concrete is scheduled for Friday as planned, and we'll pour the footers. We're actually going to pour some of the footers. We're actually going to go to town right now and get a concrete mixer. We're going to pour those 82 bags of concrete that we have on the first couple footers, so I can figure out how to put those brackets in. They're not very difficult, but I just want to do a couple before we get 12 yards of concrete. So we're off to pick that up, and then we'll pour this coming Friday. So that's where we'll leave this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next video when we're pouring concrete.